Okay,
All
let me.
right. We should be like live now on YouTube. And that's awesome. Finally, we could connect.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Is there a link that I could share quickly with members of my community so they can also take part, or they can also watch?
It's the same link I actually was posting the whole way, the whole week and stuff. So it's the same link. They can just click in and yeah, and join.
Okay, lovely. I got that up and running. Let me send that to the community now.
Okay. I already see someone left. Well, but I mean, more people are going to join for sure. That's awesome.
Lovely.
All right. Well, as I usually say, a really small intro about Swapzone for those who might not know about the service. So we're an exchange aggregator providing you with the best rate swaps, especially for DogeBonk right now, since we're talking about DogeBonk today, and that's amazing. And well, I was so happy to join and talk today to Ghostbro, one of the core team members of DogeBonk, and yes, um, the Crypture series is the AMA series about the projects that we adore and worship in the crypto space, and DogeBonk is one of them. I love the logo and the Bonk meme, let's say revival, because I haven't seen it in a while in the meme space, but now it's so like it appears so much more, especially in crypto after DogeBonk has made its appearance.
Thank you. Yeah, I used to love those the bonk memes back in the day, and it's really nice to kind of revitalize Cheems and kind of make that meme come back to life again as a meme coin and as a whole community. Thank you for having me here, Ola, today.
Yeah, like I love doing AMAs, and thanks for joining. That's always a pleasure talking to people, to like-minded people in the crypto space.
Thank
All
you.
right, so I introduced Swapzone, but now it's time to introduce DogeBonk. So what's it all about? What is DogeBonk? What are its mission, vision, values? All this typical things that we usually discuss about a project when it makes an appearance on the AMA.
Sure, absolutely. Um, so DogeBonk is what I would describe as what a meme coin should really be, and that's kind of what we are aiming for. Is we've looked at a lot of the kind of meme coins on the within all kind of blockchain technologies, all kind of blockchains, and we really think that a lot of them are not done particularly well. There's a lot of rug pulls, there's a lot of false promises. And we kind of aim to be the meme coin standard. So we have a completely safe contract. We have a community that is absolutely rabid and wants to help develop and work on building the ecosystem. And of course, we actually have memes, where we are a meme coin with actual memes. And that was kind of what got everybody on board with the idea at first. Is you look through the market and there's so little that actually really does offer what the original kind of goal of meme coins was, which was have fun and share memes along the way. But we're not just solely devoted to memes anymore. We have over the past couple of months picked up and started working with some really great community members, extremely talented people from all kinds of professions. We have developers, we have marketers, we have a lot of different people involved. And so now we are starting to develop a proper ecosystem through the use of meme tools and also our NFT platform that's going to be coming up in the next few months.
Oh, that sounds so exciting. And so, well, you've given quite a vast background about Dogecoin. Oh, Dogecoin. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, DogeBonk. But then, if I asked you to describe DogeBonk in 3 words, what would these 3 words be?
If I'm to give you the serious answer, then I would say a community-driven ecosystem. We really value community within DogeBonk, and a lot of what gets done within the organization is driven by community members, people who volunteer their time, often money as well, towards doing something awesome, doing something funny, or doing something that's really going to change things. And as a meme coin, we try our best to utilize our members as much as possible. And also on top of that, we are building all these different tools and different things that will help to drive an ecosystem past just DogeBonk, but also into the sort of bigger meme coin wide sort of world, essentially.
Billboard driven ecosystem, I see from the chat. All right. Yeah, I there's like a lot of actually a lot of marketing, but not the typical one for the crypto space, and that's actually amazing. I love seeing crypto beyond Twitter and stuff.
Exactly. We kind of wanted to break a bit out of the norm. So unlike a lot of projects, we don't have a huge marketing budget that's fed by reflections from users. We don't have anything from a pre-sale which we can dump on people for money. We're completely community driven in terms of our budget. So we always wanted to make sure that we're getting our best bang for our buck, and we're sort of showing ourselves outside of the kind of normal way that you advertise things within crypto.
Yeah. Okay. So, I've been browsing through DogeBonk site before the AMA, obviously, to get some more facts I can ask about, and I really I saw this title, "The Journey of 1,000 Miles Begins with a Single Bonk," and I think that a good question would be about the team, and the story behind the project. And I mean, how did you come up with such a memeable idea that eventually turned out to a project with such a huge and welcoming community?
Well, I mean, I think that the origin story of DogeBonk is actually really quite interesting. So this coin was launched back in May, pretty much just as Bitcoin was crashing, and it died literally within pretty much 24 hours. I wasn't there, I wasn't involved with the coin, but from what I heard, basically it just dumped almost immediately upon appearing on PooCoin and PancakeSwap. So then it just sort of lay there for a long time. The dev burned a lot of tokens. Around 30% of the tokens of the supply was sent to the dead wallet. The contract was renounced, and basically the project was kind of left there. The dev's still in the Telegram group, but not actively working on it at all. Just getting on with his life. Then on the 13th of October, somebody must have discovered it on some kind of website where it was listed, and noticed, oh, this thing's locked liquidity, renounced contract. There's no whales anymore. Like, all of the pre-salers had pretty much sold out, and those who had stayed had a very small number of tokens. And somebody posted a thread about this on 4chan, on the website Business and Finance. I remember seeing it when it was 2,000 market cap. This coin, that's the market cap that this started at. $2,000 market cap was the total value of this coin, which is incredible to think about. But then there were more and more threads, more and more people joined into the Telegram group, and we started having people starting to make memes for us. People making some really hilarious memes that we could then post onto 4chan, or then more and more onto Twitter. And basically it just became really fun in the Telegram. We had all these hilarious memes, very funny people in the chat as well. We were all having a great time. And then the price just kept on going up, and we started to realize, actually, this coin could be something. So more and more people kind of got involved. We set up a community wallet, and kind of just started working on it, basically. So everybody who's involved in the in the project is just a community member, you know, somebody who has decided, okay, I can devote some of my time to helping this project because I think it's really awesome and it's really fun. And yeah, and then they've just gone from there. You know, and people are so dedicated to it. We have so many people with different skills, which has really kind of helped us to kind of get to where we are, basically. But I think probably the moment where we really started to arrive and realize like this is actually not just your standard meme coin project was when we launched the giant billboard in Times Square, New York. Was really kind of amazing moment for everybody involved in the team because, you know, we really started to see ourselves appearing in the real world. You know, it was kind of our we're here and we're going to do something moment.
Well, really, this is a story that is really greatly described with that. The best bonk phrase about the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single bonk is you really just started like with the bonk meme and yeah, having fun, and then it really grew up into kind of a solid project with a roadmap and many more things to achieve. And I think most of all, the community is what motivates and makes it grow. So that's so amazing that you have gained such widespread and I think all over the world community. That's so amazing.
Thank you. I mean, I really think that with a lot of blockchain projects, especially in the BSC ecosystem space, I think utility can kind of follow the memes eventually. As long as you have a good community that's backing you up, then you will find a space and you will find a spot if you have the right people and you have the right motivation to really succeed.
And since we've come talking about the story and eventually about the roadmap, then the meme tools, this platform is kind of an interesting thing. So could you please expand on it? And personally, for me, it's a very big interest, this topic, because well, I've done some AMAs and with some meme tokens as well, but then I haven't seen a kind of platform built in a similar way.
Yeah, like I mean, basically, the idea sort of came about because we started to realize that, like, we saw a lot of issues, like at the beginning when we were, you know, getting this coin, getting this community up and running, starting to get traction for it and everything. You know, there are a lot of issues that come up, and we realized that we have the capabilities to actually address this and make a real revenue turning business out of it that then sort of feeds into DogeBonk, either in terms of burning or in terms of sort of helping with marketing and other budgetary costs like exchanges and so on. So we basically noticed a few things. First thing is that it can take a long time for new meme coins and communities to get their token listed on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. They usually require some kind of volume and a certain number of token holders in order to get listed, which means that there's no real place where people can really look for these coins with all of the sort of information that you want when you're researching coins. That doesn't really exist. Another thing that we found is that it's tricky as a new coin to have a place to actually share your community and share your coin without getting jannied, without getting you know, having your message taken away or getting banned or so on. You know, Telegram groups will ban you immediately, understandably, if you sort of shill in the wrong one. On Twitter, you can get shadow banned. On Reddit, it can be a real struggle to get a post sort of successfully through without it getting auto-moderated. And often you will find that mods can be pretty harsh about those things. So we also wanted to create a community where people could basically look at the new meme coins that had launched, that had been listed on meme tools, and they would have a chance there to learn more about the coins, to ask questions, or look at their funny memes, see what it is about their community that's impressive. So yeah, we then decide, and then this also is great for potential investors as well, because these coins now have exposure in a place where investors can then go look at it. They can see what the potential market cap is. They can see the price at the moment. We also include important links to websites such as Token Sniffer. So and we are going to see a much improved version with Meme Tools version 2, which will give a huge number of sort of different tools that investors can use to basically do their own research and work out whether a coin is worth holding, or if it's a potential rug pull or soft rug, or if they have any good memes. So yeah, we really think that that's going to offer a lot of value to investors in the meme coin sort of market.
I also see this Meme Tools platform as a way to create a big meme coin community. Like many meme coins have their own sort of big communities, but then if we all join up and make an effort, then it's going to be like a huge all-in-one meme coin community, which is, I think, kind of great.
Yeah, I think. I think one thing that I've noticed in this ecosystem is there's often a lot of tribalism around one's coin, and people can sometimes act like crabs in a bucket and try to pull down other coins to pull up theirs. But in my opinion, we're probably in a bit of a growth industry at the moment. There's a lot of people who are trying out cryptocurrencies for the first time. They're learning new skills. They're able, there's innovation happening on a sort of amateur to pro level within the Binance Smart Chain space, as well as many other meme coin spaces. And I think it's great that with Meme Tools, we can actually try to work together. We can expand this market to other areas, to other consumers. We're right at the start, so let's communicate with each other and let's all try to grow together.
Yeah, and support each other in the space, because yeah, there are also many haters and stuff like that. But then if you join up for them, it's easier. And then when you build on ideas of each other, you make great collaborations, and that's all in all a win-win situation for everybody.
Exactly.
The next thing, sorry, Elon hashtag is going Twitter. Actually, not a single DogeBonk tweet is without this hashtag. And what interests me, well, I've read about it a bit, but then it's always, I think, interesting to hear about it from the team. How was the space conquered by DogeBonk?
Oh, it was a beautiful, glorious moment for our community. Really, a real highlight. I'll probably remember that day for years of my life. For the rest of my life. It was like, for those who don't know the background, basically back in November, we hit 100 million market cap, and very soon after that, 200 million market cap, and we decided that we wanted to do a big stunt to basically celebrate this. And we were thinking about what we could do. We'd already put this billboard in Times Square, which was super cool, but we needed something bigger. And yeah, we were thinking to ourselves, like, what's the most absurd, newsworthy thing that we can do? And we were talking about Elon Musk, because everybody in crypto tries to get Elon Musk to pay attention to them. And we were like, actually, we've had enough of sucking up to Elon. Let's try to beat him at his own game. Let's try and meme him. Let's try to meme him into losing to us. So we realized that he was going to send Dogecoin into space this year. It's still planned. And he said something along the lines of, it will be the first cryptocurrency in space. the first meme in space and the first,
Yeah.
paid for in Doge or something along those lines. And we were like, we can beat him to being the first meme coin in space. So we organized a weather balloon and sent it off. Had a really lovely streaming event where we kind of showed the footage of us going into space. You can see the curvature of the Earth, along with a load of hilarious memes that community members had made, like videos and adverts and all kinds of things. And then, yeah, we sent it into space, and we decided that afterwards we needed to say, sorry, Elon, Doge is not the first meme coin in space. And we just let him know and let the world know that we beat him.
Yeah, that's actually, I mean, I think this hashtag is one that gets even more attention than the sole DogeBonk hashtag because, yeah, this, as I see on the chat, and I think many community members could agree to that someone says that the anti-sucking up to Elon aspect is why I got into DOBO. And I think that's true for many people in the community. Because again, yes, many cryptos, especially meme tokens, are trying to, get noticed, but get noticed, and that's the point. But you're trying to do something else, like as you said, vision up in something at least. And that's, I think that also creates a huge pool of memes around this thing, building up on another part of DogeBonk system.
Exactly. More memes, more fun. Let's be a bit rock and roll, Let's not all just follow up at Elon.
All right, next thing, the roadmap. What are the plans, and what can we look forward in 2022 and even beyond, probably?
Yeah. So I can't show you a detailed roadmap for DogeBonk. One thing that we kind of do is we haven't set ourselves so far like a huge list of milestones that we've committed to as a team. Our approach has always been to basically do cool stuff and then tell people about it when it's ready for them to use. So that's what we did with meme tools. But also we've started to talk a bit more about our NFT platform. But of course, we don't want to overpromise anything, also because we don't want other people to take our ideas before they come around. But I can tell you a bit about what we're doing going forward. I mean, so Meme Tools version 2 is going to basically allow us to, like I said, allow a lot of folks to analyze coins in a much better way, which I think will bring in a huge amount of new traffic from actual investors who are looking to analyze a coin properly and find out more information. So I expect Meme Tools to continue to grow. I think we have over 100 tokens listed on there. So it costs $100 to list on there, which means that we've made, forgive my maths if I get this wrong, we've made around about $10,000 in essentially a month from Meme Tools so far. And that will be used for marketing purposes. That could be used for burning DOBO in the future, could be used for helping us to list on exchange. So yeah, we have a growing revenue model there that's coming up. And then I'll say a little bit about our NFT platform. I don't want to give a huge amount away about it because it's still very much in development. We are going to be using a social media platform soon. Sorry, I'm talking over myself. Our platform is going to have social media-like features. So users will be able to create profiles, see their NFTs upvoted by other platform users, as well as having a whole host of different smart contract features that will enable us to be really versatile in what we're doing. So not just for DogeBonk memes, but we're hoping to create a really quite ambitious marketplace that will be open for artists and memers of all coins, all different backgrounds, not even necessarily people who are into meme coins. We're looking to really open up this NFT market to a lot of different people. So it should be quite exciting.
And yeah, what I just like came across a thought about NFT Bonk avatars for this marketplace. I mean, this is something fun, I think, and I mean, each community member with a unique Bonk avatar. I
Yeah.
mean,
In fact, I
that's
think that is in the works. There is a few sort of generative art NFT things that are being developed at the moment.
okay. Well, I just kind of um I don't know, just came across an idea, but it eventually appeared to be kind of true, funny. All right, and if anyone in a nutshell, how was your DOBO?
I mean, 2021 was kind of when we formed our community. So we really, it just appeared then, and we came together, and yeah, we all kind of formed as a unit. And now we're kind of at the point where we have a lot of strong people in our community, and we're ready to build stuff and do things.
So 2021 was just like, a smooth start here, and now we're like want to look forward more things, more exciting things coming up. I see a lot of like this is a very typical thing when I do AMAs. The like any coin, like basically anyone you call for an AMA, then the community keeps asking about exchange listings. But I always like to point out the thing that the exchange listings, they don't solely depend on the coin's team, because it's a two-side process, and like you can reach out as many times as you wish, but it's not necessarily the thing that influences the decision. So for all those asking, I think about the exchange listings, it's more of about when the exchanges notice and conduct all this sort of I don't know, audits or stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's why the discussions are like I know why community are interested in this, but then they these questions are actually like 50% of the questions in the chat.
I mean,
They're just like pointing out that this is not something that solely depends on Coin's team.
no, exactly. But we, of course, have exchanges on our mind, and we are in contact with them. And listings will happen at the appropriate time. But I'm not going to say more than that, really. I can't give you a timeline. I can't give you any names. But please just I think anybody who's asking, just be assured that we are thinking about it, we are discussing it, and we will do it when the time is ready.
Yeah, and like I very much understand this issue, because like since Swapzone is an aggregator of exchanges and we can't list coins on ourselves, it's just we have our partners and then they list the coin and we can make it available. And then sometimes some meme tokens or whatsoever, they come to my DMs and ask me when will you list? And I'm like, it does not really depend on us. If you reached out to some of our partners, eventually they will list, and then eventually we will make the coin available. So I also come across these messages a lot, like when do you list, when do you list that, when do you list this? But then
yeah, it's not something we have complete control over. And it's just one of those things where you never want to promise things. I hate to announce announcements, so we prefer like not to talk about sort of what we're doing with listings, because then situations can change, but people might still hold you to something that you announced earlier. So yeah, listings are coming, and they will come when the time is right.
Yeah. All right. So community, if you don't have any more questions, they're very welcome on the chat. We'll try to answer them. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, but it's kind of complicated to be here and there at the same time. But again, if you have any more questions or something you want to expand on, then just feel free to ask them. and I'll try to get these questions asked. All right. I'll just try to scroll through the chat in case I've missed anything, because I haven't been really much keeping an eye on it during the AMA, because I wanted to listen. All right, a lot of fluff for DOBO. That's what I see. Okay. Oh, I see some questions popped up. All right. Any plans for marketing partnerships? Well, if you can say about this, if you can talk about this.
We are talking with some marketing companies at the moment. Yeah, I don't have much more news than that, but yeah, we're thinking about that as well.
What's your favorite meme? All right. That's the community question. I like that one.
Yeah. I don't have it to hand at the moment. It's on my other laptop. But yeah, I said this the other day as well. There's a great little short sort of 10-15 second clip of little DogeBonk going past Elon Musk's office in a weather balloon, or no, with a load of balloons on his back, with an angry Elon Musk screaming at the end. That's probably my favorite video meme. And then there's a great little one of a newspaper just saying, "Funny dogs make life worthwhile again," with a picture of DogeBonk on it. And yeah, that makes me very happy, that one.
All right. Well, the classic Then Lambo. That's the classic. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I could, you know, I think price predictions are silly and saying when things are going to happen. Because, I mean, all I can say is that we are working incredibly hard to build the community, build the number of wallets, and basically get DOBO's name out there as wide as we can. You know, we're doing a lot of work on SEO as well, and building our communities in other areas will soon be a thing. So yeah, that's all I can do as a marketing manager, you know, is I can spread the word, and people will hopefully buy, or they will be ready to buy when the next dog season comes along and people are looking for the next ship. So that's my plan, but I couldn't tell you when that's going to happen.
All right, another one. Which football team DOBO supports, if any?
I don't know. I couldn't answer that question, to be honest. I'm not much of a football fan myself, so I would just embarrass myself if I was to try and label a football team as spiritually DOBO. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if any footballers eventually buy into DogeBonk, and then maybe we can support them as a team.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to market a coin sometimes. All right.
Yeah, definitely. We were thinking about sponsoring a minor league baseball team or something, but I don't know. We haven't found anything interesting there.
Okay. Well, I think I see one more question that is kind of provocative, but still, why is DogeBonk better than the competition? Well, I mean, a lot of meme tokens, and we can see that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think we really set the standard for what a meme coin should be. You know, we are completely safe in terms of our contract. We have a great community and we have great memes. And we're now actually developing things properly. So I would suggest, if people are considering DogeBonk versus Doge Elon Mars or SHIB, is go check out the memes and check out the community. What are those people doing? Are they enjoying being part of that community? Or are they just dreaming of getting their Lambo in 2 weeks' time? You know, we really have what, I think community is the most powerful thing in this sector, and we have a very, very strong one. So all of those together, I think, make us way better than a huge amount of the competition in the meme coin market.
Yeah, meme coins, they just keep popping up, and then it's sometimes hard to monitor all of them. Yeah, so I mean, each one has something, but then it's up to every community member to decide which communities are the ones that he or she fancies the most.
Exactly.
Is there anything you can say about Meme Tools version 2?
I don't want to give the game away. Like I said, I don't like to announce announcements. So I would just say that people should be patient, and we should see that in the coming days coming out, and then you'll be able to find out the features for yourself.
Well, I see one question about the community, but I believe this whole AMA was about this question. What makes DogeBonk's community so consistently fun and strong? Well, I mean, all this we're having now.
Yeah. I think memes and just very funny people. And yeah, I don't know, just people enter the chat and they have a good time. It's like talking with a bunch of friends who are also making money together. So it's really a bunch of people who are committed to an idea and want to make it happen.
Well, another question that was, I mean, that the whole AMA can answer to is DOBO more than the meme coin? Well, the AMA from the beginning, there's going to be a recap that you can watch and listen to and answer this question by listening. So,
yeah, a lot more than that.
Questions start popping up quite fast, so I probably missed something. The question about a secret affair with Flopper. It's true.
I'm not going to comment about my private life.
All right. No gossiping. No gossiping. We're a friendly community.
Yeah, he's a member of our community. Yeah, great guy.
Well, again, some questions about listings, but already said that it's not something that solely depends on the coin. So, yeah.
Sure.
All right. Seeing if there's anything else. Okay. DOBO likes cricket better because of the bat. Well, I mean, sure thing. Not football, but cricket. Anything you can bonk with.
So what was the question? Sorry, I missed the start there.
No, it wasn't a question. I was just scrolling through the chat and I see some funny messages like people say that DOBO likes cricket more because of the bat. I think it was referring to the football question. Well,
oh yeah,
anything with. I think a bat is a nice tool for that.
Yeah, cricket or baseball is the way to go.
All right. Well, not seeing anything else because the chat is kind of bugging because of questions. What about McDonald's? I think this is referring to accepting DOBO as payment, but again, this is something similar to listings, I think, because it's not only depending on you guys.
When McDonald's, yeah, I don't know, maybe in the future.
I saw a tweet today about like something about like Dogecoin for McDonald's, then Sheep for Burger King, and then the guy was asking, who's for KFC? And then I was like, well, DogeBonk.
We did actually petition KFC and I think Burger King to list us in a couple of memes for a while. They're probably floating around somewhere. So yeah, who knows what the future holds? Crazy world we live in.
All right. Well, I really hope that I tried to cover most of the questions, because at some point they were just popping up really fast. So I think I'm really sorry if I missed some questions, because I'm terrible at spotting the chat. Actually, it's not really a convenient thing. All right, so I really thank the community for being present here, for listening to us, and for taking pause, and also making jokes and asking questions, because again, community presence is what I love about the AMAs. We also have some life within the chat, not only like the ones talking, but someone who's in the chat also, spilling the tea and stuff. It's so nice. And I also thank you for joining. Love AMAs. I love talking to people, asking questions, and listening to what tokens have in mind, what coins have in mind, roadmaps, projects. It's so exciting all the way. So I really hope that sometime in the future we can do another AMA, to recap what has changed. And it's always so fun and so awesome to see projects grow and have some more achievements coming up. So thank you for being here today. I'll be posting a recap for those who couldn't join. So hoping you guys will see it from DogeBonk Twitter, because I'm gonna post it like in 10-15 minutes after the AMA finishes. So thank you everybody. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
You are a lovely community. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.